Hello, everybody. Welcome to our webinar, ASIC Integration to Supply Chain Control, the Key to Competitive Advantage. I am very pleased to present this webinar with Lars Bo Mortensen. I am Bruno Georgi, VP Worldwide Sales and Marketing, representing all the Department of Sales and Marketing at Presto Engineering. And Lars Bo is our digital ASIC manager, and very glad to introduce him to you, representing all the technical part of Presto for this webinar. Lars.
Thank you, Bruno.
And today we are going to have through the agenda the key benefits of ASICs, sensors ASICs nodes in IoT, sensors for intelligent supply chain management, and also we go through some use cases and a Q&A. It is important also to mention that in your screen, you will see a little box for the questions. So please don't hesitate to write your questions. Our colleagues, Matthias and Clara, who are in the background and which we are really making a big thank you for all the support behind the screen. We'll collect the questions and we will make a review at the end of this webinar. And also there is a poll tab where you can answer some surveys, and we will really appreciate your feedback after the survey, after this webinar. So let's go to the topics. Some few words about Presto Engineering. So we are really committed to make developments to productions, from ASIC design to productions for your solutions. Presto Engineering is a recognized expert in ASIC design for semiconductor services, and we also provided all the service related to put in production with test developments, packaging developments, qualifications, sampling, and put everything in production. So today we have more than 35 years of experience in ASIC design. Presto is about 160 experts, mostly located in Europe, with also some office in the US and in APAC for the supply chain. And we have about 5 state-of-the-art test floors in order to handle all your productions in the best way. So today it's good to understand that we have developed about 100 ASICs so far. So quite a lot of components running around with Presto, with about 1 billion units produced until now. So it is quite a large volume, and we have quite some scope of development with you. Mainly, we are focusing on these 3 industries to develop our ASICs. So the industry, we like to talk about Industry 4.0, where everything is connected. It's really turning around the IoT business, making all the machines talking together, sensoring, to make constellations of sensors consolidated into an ASIC in order to provide the right assessments by the machines and machine decisions and intelligence artificial behind. Also, the healthcare is having a very good evolution to develop new ASICs, where we look for miniaturization, where also there is a lot of development in IVD, in diagnostics, in patient monitoring, in order to have really a mapping and intelligence artificial about pandemics and make a live follow-up of a sickness and of any kind. So all of this in medical also have a very good evolutions with IoTs. It is really a great scope of developments for the next generation of healthcare machines and devices. In automotive also, we like to have some leadership, especially in ADAS, LiDAR, radar, sensoring inside the car. Also the power management, battery management, and electric cars are, of course, a very big new business where a lot of driven by the electronic development. So today we have a lot of things to do in this field. Also, we have very good positions in intelligent traffic systems. So today, most of you have maybe a tag in the car to pass automatic toll gates. So it is a great chance there is some Presto inside. So why going into an ASIC? In fact, the ASIC contribute to many advantages, and this is a long-term investment, and that's why it is also a very good considerations about ROI, where you drive a lot of advantage for the long term. So you minimize the size, you protect your IPs. It is reliable for the long term. I mean, when you make an ASICs, you can really have a product which can last for multiple 10 years lifetime. Here, the topic of the webinar is about the supply chain. So of course, it's an advantage to make a supply chain security, and we are going to go in detail about this during this webinar with Lars, who is going to give you all the insights about supply chain security and other kind of really important factors for performance, power efficiency, and encryptions, increased security. So there is really a lot of aspects to go through with an ASICs. And we will really like to convince you that going into an ASIC developments, it is really something, an investment for the long term and for the good. Then I think it is time to go soon in the topics. Just before going there, about logistics, about tracking the issues, about the security of your goods and packaging all along the transportation. You know how important are that the medications for the pharmaceutical products. It is so important that they come to your place at the right condition. That, of course, the food business, it is critical that everything has been transported in the right conditions, in the right temperature, cold or warm or whatever, and the quality of the air. The sterile conditions is also critical for all medical products. So all what is alive require specific conditions of transportation. So let's say there is a whole possibilities of sensoring, which we can connect with an ASIC, which we can also integrate inside an ASIC, which will make your transportation smart, safe, secured, all along from a point A to a point B.